Hello, thank you for joining me for day 9. Today we are going to, it's after, okay, let me backtrack. It's afternoon already. It's like 12:30 in the afternoon. I'm recording from my office today, which is the first time I've done this for you guys, so I'm really so excited. This is a space that it's not even set up yet. I'm still feeling out the inspo for it. But anyways, we're also going to be doing something different today, laying down, taking it down, which you might have done when I've said, find a seat or laying down. But we're all going to try laying down today, which is going to be great. So if you have a mat, you can get that. If you have some blankets, you can get that. Or pillows, not too fluffy though, but just to give support under your neck, under your lower back if you need that, and possibly under your legs or under your ankles. So for 2 days, we have explored concentration and how to bring our focus back to our breath, an inner point, or a song, a sound, a spot on the wall, whatever it was that we chose. So today we're gonna lay down. So to do that, we're still gonna find our sit bones. We're gonna plant our feet on the ground, and then we're gonna slowly roll back and down. We'll use our arms to catch ourselves when we need to. When we're ready, tuck your tailbone in. Okay. I don't make any minor adjustments. I know under my lower back, I like to have something. So I have a big curve in my lumbar spine. So get set up so that you're comfortable, that you can be still. You want to feel really good and comfortable, and adjust, until you get to that point. Your knees, you can make it so that you'll be able to have your legs flat out. We would rotate our hips inward just a bit so that our legs will land straight. We don't have to worry about them flopping out to the sides. If you do not want your legs straight out, you can keep them bent about as wide out as your mat, leaning your knees into each other, and they'll just rest there. Arms can be down by your sides, they can be out to the side, or they can be bent up like cactus arms. My camera's a little off a bit, but that's okay. Maybe I should adjust it. Okay. Relax here. Remember, we arrive. Slowing down. It's gonna bug me. Slowing down, making space. Lengthening, we're making space in our body and in our breath. In each inhale and each exhale, we're making space. We're making space in our spine and our neck. We're slowing down in each moment. We're slowing down in each breath. Relax your eyes, relax your forehead, relax your jaw and your tongue. Relax your belly. When we have distraction, whether it's an outside noise or inner noise, we just notice it and let it go. Return to our focal point, You can use the 4-4-4-4 breath, inhaling for 4, holding for 4, exhaling for 4, and then holding for 4 again. After some practice, you might be able to just feel the rhythm of that breath in you. You don't necessarily have to count, but for now, or until you're ready to let the counting go, use the counting. Notice your feet and wiggle your toes. Widen them, stretch them out. Notice if you feel any resistance moving your toes. Notice if they wiggle freely. Notice which toes like to stick together when they move. And then when you're ready, just let it go and rest your toes back down. You have your knees up. You can feel the bottom of your feet pressing into the floor, pressing into the mat, the carpet. Breathe your inhale through the bottoms of your feet. Our feet are part of the foundation for us. Standing, rooting down to the ground. Balance, safety. Now bring your awareness to the top of your feet and all those thin bones we have on top of our feet. Just notice them. We're going to curl our toes and squeeze our feet, tense them, contract all of the muscles in our feet. And just squeeze, squeeze, squeeze for one breath. And on your exhale, you're going to release and let it all go slowly. And plant your feet back down or just let them rest. Moving to your ankles. Just notice your ankles and how they feel. Notice the way the lower part of your leg and the upper part of your foot connect together to give us an ankle. If your if your legs are stretched out, you can flex your feet. Flex and rest. Flex and rest. If your feet are flat on the ground, you can separate your knees and then just go up onto your toes a bit and come back down. Onto your toes and come back down. And on your next exhale, let it go. Bring your awareness to your calves and your shins, the leg below the knee. Also part of our sturdy foundation, supporting our weight, movements, pivots. Notice how we also change direction in life. If you have any space, you can make any minor adjustments you need to. Keep your jaw, shoulders, forehead relaxed. Belly relaxed. Toes, hands, arms relaxed. Now bring your awareness to your knees, another point in the body where two bones meet together to give us articulation, to give us choice, mobility. constructive rest. Just gonna open your knees, plant your feet. If your legs are flat out, that's fine. We're gonna draw one knee in. And we're gonna hold behind our thigh. You can wiggle your toes if you need. Still lengthening and deepening your breath. And from here, we're just going to push. We're going to push our hands into the back of our leg, bringing our leg closer to us. But we're also going to push our leg away from us, making some space in and around that knee. And after your next exhale, just let it go. One breath holding your leg here. And then you can stretch it back out. Or plant it back down. Moving on to the next leg, same thing. Draw the knee in. You do that by pushing down your big toe on the other side. Interlaced fingers behind the top of the thigh. Pulling the leg close to us while also pushing the leg away from us. Pointing and stretching and reaching with the foot. After your next exhale, you can let it go. Hold here for a breath. And stretch it back out. Just breathing and noticing how it's your forehead, shoulders, your jaw, your tongue, and your belly. If something arises, just notice it, let it go. Return back to your breathing. 4 in, hold for 4, 4 out, and hold for 4 on empty. If the holding for 4 is too much for you, you can do 2, and try that. Bring your awareness to your thighs. Strong, sturdy. It should have been obvious, but I've just recently realized the quadriceps are the quadriceps because it's 4 muscles that make them up. We're just gonna squeeze our calves, squeeze our hamstrings, squeeze our quads, squeeze and contract all those muscles in our legs. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze for a breath. And then on your exhale, let it go. Now bring your awareness to your hips, your pelvis. Two pieces working as one again. We have joints in our pelvis, our pubic symphysis. It's insinuating, it's all meant for movement. Two halves making one whole. That work together and work as individuals. Seeing what you notice. You also might notice the sacral part of our spine leading to our tail. Now bring your awareness to your pelvic floor, your root. When you inhale your breath up from your pelvic floor. Carry that inhale up through your belly, through your chest, as far up as you can go. Slowly and deeply. Exhaling all the way down to your pelvic floor. Just notice what's there. Now let it go. we're going to bring our awareness to our low belly. This could be your womb space if you have one. Breathing in, slowly holding, exhaling slowly, deeply to empty. 4, 4, 4, at your own pace, your own counting. My 4 is different from your 4. Let's notice the city of jewels in here. All of our yes, all of our love, all of our choice. See if you can notice the jewels, the choice, the yes, breathing into your lower belly. If you can sense the city of jewels, start to notice if you can see your inner landscape. And I mean a literal landscape. If there was a scene in the outdoors happening inside of your body, what would it look like? What elements of nature would be included in this scene? Just notice, see if you can feel, and then let it go. And if you can't imagine the scene, or you don't feel the city of jewels, that's okay too. Remember to relax your shoulders, relax your belly, relax your toes and hands. Relax your jaw, your forehead. Lengthening and deepening your breath as you're comfortable too. And bring your awareness to your abdomen, where we keep all of our organs. Not all of them, but our digestive organs mostly. This is a place where we can learn to listen a lot. There's a lot happening here. Our gut has its own mind that communicates through our vagus nerve with our brain. There's a lot that happens in this space. And that communication can be communicated with us as well. When we're ready to listen, to understand, when we're taking in how we process and digest, and how we release and let it go. And we can relate that to life. The moments, the events, our experiences, our sensory information, everything we take in, each day, each moment, each breath. And what do we do with all that we take in? How do we use it? How do we store it? How do we process and digest what is happening to us all the time? And then how do we let it go or release it? You're going to take your right hand onto the left side of your abdomen, and we're going to stroke down the left side, across the bottom, up the right, to our ribs, and across towards the left, across our transverse colon. I think that is the top. And same motion going around, kind of in a rectangular rhythm movement. Don't quote me right now when I say these body parts. I need to refresh on all of it. I did not take anatomy classes per se. And when you're done with the rubbing, just let it go. Relax your lips, your tongue, your jaw. Now bring your awareness up to your lungs. And again, we're going to take our right arm and cross it over the left side of our body in the air. And when we do, we're going to lift up our right side shoulder. And then we're going to stretch it out and open and lay it back down. Now we're going to do the same thing with the left hand. Reach it over our right side body in the air. Reaching, lifting up our shoulder. Stretching out and over, wide, laying our hand back down. That makes some space in our back. Now as you breathe three-dimensionally into your lungs, filling them up completely, notice your lungs on the floor, your back touching the ground. Send the air to your back of your lungs so you can feel more. Like compression, expansion.
Notice what it's like to breathe fully and deeply with the intention of filling up your lungs. How does it feel? How do you notice air flowing, energy flowing? If you feel any blocks, send your awareness there and breathe into that space a few times and then just let it go. Relax your shoulders. Any outside noise or inside noise, notice it and let it go. Return back to your breathing. We're going to bring our awareness up to our fingers. Into our palms. Now breathe in through your palm. I'm just going to squeeze our hands and our fingers. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And after your next exhale, you can let it go. Remember to relax your feet, legs, and ankles. Notice your wrists, another joint we have by two of our body parts connecting together. You can do gentle movements on your wrist. And then let it go. Again, we're going to breathe in through our palms, breathing that air up your arms. Where do you send it when it gets to your shoulders? The joints give us choice. You can send the air to your lungs. You can send it up through your face. Exhaling slowly and deeply when you do. And then we're going to squeeze our arms. And then just let it go. Bringing your awareness to your throat now. Our courage, where we speak, where we share our ideas and our thoughts. Now you can bring your awareness up into your face, head, continuing your 4-4-4-4 breathing. Starting at your toes with each inhale, I want you to scan your body, see if there's anywhere that needs attention, a rub, some breath sent there, love. And just notice what you need and where you need it. When you're ready, you can roll over. Thank you for joining me today with this practice. We've done 2 days of practicing concentration so that we could apply it in a way like this. You can also apply it in just a moment to moment. Let's go back on. In a moment to moment, when you need to find space, when you need to find balance, and you need a reset, you can practice concentration. When you need to explore you deeper and further, when you need to lay down on the mat, and you need to touch every part of you and give every part of you attention and curiosity, you can use your concentration. It'll come up in other areas of life as well and in yoga. But I'm so grateful that we got to share this one, and I hope you were able to take something from it and that it was able to service you in some way. Thank you so much. 9 days strong. Day 10 tomorrow. Toodaloo.